All right, we are going to do CSS Battle. So let's start our stopwatch and go to CSSBattle.dev. Today we have kind of a broken letter B. So what do we want to do? We start out by going fast here. Fast is a relative term. Background, it's going to be a grayish color. Then we're going to do, I have some bad ideas. Let's say border left 40 pixels solid, the blue color, margin 30, 150, outline 1Q solid red. Okay, there's what we have. That's not what we want, but that's what we have. I got some notification. I don't know what that is. Okay, 30 is not enough on top, so 40. And 150 is too much on one side, so let's say 40. And then let's say 120, 115. 115 looks right. The border's not big enough. It's 50. 50 is right. Now this one needs to be more. Let's say maybe it's also 115. Well, that's not 115 though. That looks right. So we can just get rid of this. All right. There's our thing. I'm not sure that that's the thing we want right now, but it's the thing we have. Let's background, radial gradient. It's going to go from the gray color to the blue color. Is it? No, it's not. It's not going to do any of that. It's going to go from transparent to transparent with the blue color in between. To make it a circle, it's going to get a 1Q keyword. Now it's a little bitty circle. It's going to be 20 pixels. It's going to be 40 pixels, so that needs a 0 in front of it. That's not big enough. 50, maybe. Then it's going to be, I don't know, 10 pixels, not pox, and minus 50 pixels, 60. And then horizontally, it's going to repeat. I don't know what is left. 115, 2. All right, the width is 400 minus 230 is 170. That shouldn't have caused it to repeat. Let's try 60, 40, 30, 20. Maybe we can, I don't know. We're going to leave it right there for now. And then this, that one's 50, so this one's going to be 60 pixels. More. 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. That may be right, but we need to push it around. Let's try 0. Try minus 10. There is what I was looking for. Now, we need to do something about the other half of the circle. There are a couple ways we can deal with that. The way I'm going to try, probably not the best way, box, shadow, inset, 50 pixels, 0, 0. Can I just do that? Yes, I can. But it's not the right color, but that's okay. We can deal with the right color. 70. That is correct. And then let's just put that there. Let's get rid of the outline. And that should be a match at 4 minutes, 30 seconds. I like to be under 4, so this is technically not good. Not great, it's fine. Okay, we have a match. Do I like the match? It's not great. It's not great. What can we do better? So I'm using box shadow anyway. If I'm using box shadow anyway, I may be able to get away without using background. let's make this ampersand selector. And so we see some problems. But since I'm using background anyway, I can also do something like 0.009". And instead of saying that, I can say color. Is it still there? It is. And then get rid of that. And let's prettify so formatting gets happy. Oh, so close. Yeah, it's fixable. You have to not use transparent, but use this there. I didn't look at how much. The last submission was 255. This one's 243. I may have saved some spaces by reformatting. That may be the difference. I don't know. Of course, we can unit replace and make these a little better in some cases. Let's see if we can play with 53Q. Yeah, that's okay. 53Q again. And then 10 pixel, 10Q sometimes works. Sometimes it's 11. It's happy with that one. Let's see if it's happy with those. Yeah, nope, not happy with 10Q. Let's try 11Q. And 70 pixels is going to be 70, I don't know, 8Q. Yeah, 11Q was okay. That one's not quite right. Let's try 9. Nope, that's more. 77, 76, 75. Looks pretty close. 74 looks better. Yeah, 5 wasn't good. Let's try 4. Okay. Okay, so better. Not sure I love it yet. Let's try it without a box shadow. Which means that this needs, yeah, we need to have, it can be that. It can be ampersand. And then we need star here. But let's fix this background. And it's this color. Okay. We're working mostly, except for we have full circles instead of partial circles. So we should be able to fix that by saying app left. And then we need to move it over instead of 11Q, which is, I'll put this back to pixels so I don't confuse myself too much. So let's say 70. That doesn't look terrible, but actually looks pretty good. 70, we decided earlier was 74Q. And then instead of at left, we can say at 0, which is just shorter. Now, do we need color? No. 160 is better. And I'm just looking at this number. This number tells me what it's going to be when minified. This is the actual character count you see down here. That's what I'm getting. But this is the number that I actually look at. We can maybe play some games with this stuff and put it in front here. That might get rid of a character when we minify. Minification's already taken that into account. Also, we can go back to transparent on these because we have a background again. Can we play with colors at all? So if we have white as our background and we want gray, the closest match we can get is this. Doesn't look great on the diff, but sometimes the back end's okay with it. Not today. If we have that as a background and we want that color, 6 characters away is a lot. Let's try placing that. You can definitely see that there's something wrong. Let's see what the backend says. Backend doesn't like it. We have one more opportunity, which is this one, which probably isn't going to go any better. Yeah, no. All right, so I'm going to minify, submit, critify. Can this be better? Yes. How? I'm not sure yet. I may be back. If I'm not back, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.